Hello! Over here! Come, sit by the fire. Let me tell you a little story from my past. A story about little baby Barista. So one day I was watching a movie that happened to be in black and white. I think it was Charlie Chaplin. Then a question popped into my head. So I asked my dad, "Father, why is this motion picture not being projected with colors?" He said it's because it is an old movie from a long time ago. So I understood. Oh yes, I understood alright. With all my childish genius, I understood that the world in the past was in black and white.
You didn't have to cut me off. Like that we were nothing.
I just love the fact that the most logical conclusion for me at the time was that the entire world used to be in black and white. Childish imagination, man. It's something else. But hey, in my defense, there's no evidence that proves my childish theory wrong, since all the films and pictures we have of the past are in black and white. What about paintings? Shut up. But who would have thought that halfway across the world, there was another kid who had a similar thought? So what if I told you that this manga is in fact a full-color manga? You heard me. This cup is in full color, this cart is in full color, and these buildings are also in full color. You must be thinking, "Manga Barista, you stupid dumb idiot, what the hell are you talking about?" Well, first of all, that's very mean of you to say. Second, what I mean is that the world itself is in black and white. It has no color. The manga we'll be talking about today is colorless, or colorless. This world is colorless, and that's because of the sun.
Aww.
Mercy Pulse is what they call the largest solar flare in recorded history, the one that changed everything. It was so powerful, it resulted in 3 devastating outcomes. 1. An EMP so strong, it wiped off humanity's entire digitized knowledge, including hundreds of terabytes worth of homework from innocent young men. 2. It erased all color from the planet, leaving it a monochrome painting. 3. It resulted in a disease called Ancestors' Disease, which mutated and deformed the human face beyond any recognition. A cure was never found, and no one was spared from it. Well, I for one think you look lovely. In this black and white world, color is a resource, a weapon, and a god. This manga is so noir I can already hear the jazz. The hero of our story is Professor Avidia, a researcher on colors, and an absolute badass. He's basically noir sci-fi Batman, if Batman shot people in the face. I mean, look at this. You can almost hear the
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Avidia has a very calm personality, fitting for a scientist, and the fact that he's always wearing a helmet doesn't help with figuring out his expressions. But hey, he is a man of many mysteries. What is he hiding behind that cool helmet? Who is he really? How is he so good at fighting, and why is he able to utilize color? The main antagonist of this manga is an organization called the Iodopsy Cult. It's a cult that worships color and believes the old world will return. It's a very big and dangerous organization that seems to have its fingers in every pie, but there are still a lot of mysteries surrounding it and its schemes. Avidia's mission is to collect all the leftover color from the world for the research, and to keep it away from the hands of the cult. He does that with the help of his friend and informant, Covetous. I love Covetous. It's fun. I guarantee you without any shred of a doubt that this guy has a Brooklyn accent. He just gives off that vibe, you know? Also, I can't be the only one that thinks he looks like Danny DeVito. You can't tell me you don't see it. The story begins when Avidia receives news from Covetous that one of the waitresses from the local diner was nabbed by the cult. So Neon Noir Batman does what he does. After saving the girl from the cult's clutches, he makes a shocking discovery. It turns out that that girl had a normal human face. After questioning her, she says that her name is Chi, and she can't remember anything before her awakening in an abandoned hospital 3 years ago. So Abiria takes her in to protect her from the cult, while also trying to figure out what they're scheming. This manga is made by Kent, the same one who made Destronaut. If you have read any of these, then you know how good they are at making epic fights, and Colorless has no shortage of it. It takes full advantage of its concept. Did I mention how interesting the concept is? I simply love it when a manga takes advantage of its form to make something new. Another manga that I think did something similar is Red Hood. It used its form as a shonen story to make an incredibly interesting and meta ending. Because color is basically like magic nuclear energy, Abiria often finds himself facing enemies that are sporting their own neon hues, leading to awesome colorful fights in a black and white environment. This manga is ending in February, with 6 volumes currently out, but only 3 of them are officially translated and I wanna bang my head on a wall. Come on, do something! And that's all. Winter is here, so make sure to cover up, stay warm, and drink lots of fluids. See you next time. Goodbye.
I am the knight.